Pickaxe.
Hello and welcome to 0 Degrees, the podcast with no qualifications, where we try and solve your complications. I'm Harry and I'm joined by just my good friend Ravs today. Hello, Ravs.
Hello. Lydia's getting blood sucked out of her.
She's getting blood removed from her body, and then people are going to stare at the blood, hopefully.
And then they're going to go, this is the body of an ancient hag.
Yes, this is a very fit young woman.
A scientific marvel.
Hopefully all is all right for her. But
no, we love lids in this house.
Yes, we do. And hopefully we can do some fun questions today. What's been going down, though? Any fun news? Any good times?
Nothing too exciting. Just, I went back to my piano lesson. I'm finally playing with the second hand now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm still on like piano time 1 with pictures in the book and shit, but you gotta start somewhere.
Are you learning like chords, or are you learning entire songs as you go?
I'm not at chords yet. I'm still trying to like, you know the way you would like type a keyboard? I'm still trying to like fucking get it in my brain where all the... It's so much, man. It's like you gotta look at the sheet music and then read what note that is and then like correlate that to your left or right hand and then doing it on a time signature. It's a lot. It's way harder than I thought it would be.
The fact you have to learn to read music as well feels like another step, but obviously it is just good to do for future proofing or future learning.
I'm just saying we're gamers, right? So like left and right like hand is like used to acting independently, but like when it comes to piano, it just feels so different in my head.
Yeah, I guess the thing is I very rarely, I don't think I ever type with two hands on a keyboard. Do you know what I mean? That's like kind of a freakish fucking... Like, I feel very weird. Now, just resting two hands on a keyboard doesn't feel natural. I feel like I'm always a one hand. I'll just type with one hand. Do you get what I mean?
Really? I just typed "How the hell are you" with two hands.
Oh, I would, but I feel like I do it like my right hand is like kind of lazy with it. He'll only do like he's only doing like maybe a couple letters.
Type "How the hell are you" with one hand right now.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. It's a lot faster typing with two hands.
Yeah.
I think I'm just so used to playing games with one hand and typing like as you as you play or whatever. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's a strange one. But yeah, it's been fun. I'm like just I'm playing songs like Howard the Halibut and The Dragon and shit like that. It's just like these little like silly songs, but they're like fucking hard, man.
Have you jumped ahead and tried to learn anything like really hard yet?
Yeah, I've tried to learn Tom York's Suspirium, which is like my end goal piano song. It's a pretty simple song, but like not simple, but like it doesn't look complicated. It's doable, but to me it's fucking hard. Like I've got like the first little bit do, but I've not done any left hand shit yet, and I've like can't get further than that. And then time signatures and all that shit. Oh my god, it's so much.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to getting to chords.
Good job sticking with it. I mean, you've been doing it for like a month now.
Yeah, I think that was like my 5th lesson.
My god.
My teacher's moving back to fucking Egypt, though. I feel bad, man.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, but they've recommended me this other dude, and like I heard this other dude play, and he's actually insanely cracked. So I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm in good hands.
All right, that's chill. I'd say, what's the end goal? Like, is the end goal just to be able to play some piano songs? Like, what's your? Do you want I don't know.
My end goal is to like A, be able to play an instrument, and B, like. Yeah, just play some songs that I love. Like, I don't know if I'll ever write music. I feel like maybe I'll write a little bit, but like, I don't ever plan on like becoming a musician or anything like that, or But I don't know. I've always wanted to do something like.
Have you connected your keyboard to your stream? Have you like played any on stream yet?
Not yet. I actually want to get good at keyboard before I do it yet, because right now it would just be like me being absolutely. It'd be like watching a child play.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
so I kind of want to get to an actual bit. Like, look, I can play like a song,
because that's fun. I feel like having that as like a tool as part of your stream, being able to like play a ditty is like kind of hilarious.
Absolutely. I don't have room for it at my desk, but I could make room. But it's certainly something that like I'll build up to. Maybe even do like a little concert stream or something.
You see people like with those like keyboards under their desk, do you know what I mean? Like a slide out drawer thing.
It's
kind of
I used to have that for my keyboard, and I was like, why wouldn't I just have it on the desk?
It's pretty silly. But if I like be able to sneak a little like a couple like do like just play like little like, almost like play sounds under the desk would be hilarious.
Yeah, God, mine's a fucking unit though. I've got like an 88 weighted keys bad boy, so it's a big fucking beefer.
How big is it? Like 2 meters?
It's like ironing board length.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah. It's currently sat on my ironing board.
Is it in your bedroom?
No, it's in my living room. It doesn't have a couch in it, by the way. So it's just like this weird little like fucking keyboard in the corner.
What? Okay, I need to see this. What the fuck?
Hold on, let me. It's like mega scuffed.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, so it's a picture of the corner of Ravs's room.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it would look better. You've got Mads.
I told you it's scuffed.
Mads Mikkelsen cardboard cutter is just behind it. Are you standing and playing at the keyboard?
No, look, you see the little like black chair? Oh, you can't really see. That's my little piano stool.
It looks like a really nice keyboard.
Yeah, it's a nice keyboard. It's like Casio. Like weighted key bad boy.
But like, why the fuck is it on an eye? Why? Well,
I don't have like a stand for it or a desk or anything.
Can you not get like a? It just.
I could have, but I was just like, well, I have this for now because I ordered it off Amazon. I didn't order a stand, so I was like, well, I have this for now. So like, I'll just play on my ironing board.
I guess it's electronics. So it doesn't do anything for the sound of it. But
yeah, no, it doesn't.
What does Bree make of that when he comes in and you're naked?
He gets a little concert.
Yourself? Yeah.
He gets a little concert, man. Like, there's a beanbag in front of it as well if you want to sit down and listen to me practice.
Why is Mads there? I don't understand.
Someone in my community sent me a cardboard cutout of Mads Mikkelsen. I was like, okay. And he just lives in my living room. He scares me when I go for a pee in the middle of the night. And
it's terrifying.
He's kind of like, he's kind of like my mentor, my tutor for piano.
Oh my God. Fuck me. Well, wonderful.
Yeah. What about you though? You've been. I saw you got a fucking Pog RuneScape item or some shit on Twitter.
I've been continuing my RuneScape grinds. It's been a lot, Ravs. I ebb and flow on playing old school RuneScape, and I'm currently in the big flow. So I play like a weird game mode where you don't get to bank or trade with anybody. So it's basically so you don't get to store up any items. It's like ultra hard mode RuneScape, basically.
Is this like a self-inflicted rule, or is it an actual?
No, it's an actual game. It's an official game mode.
Okay.
My account, I used to be top 1,000. I think I just slipped out because I've been doing some weird shit. But I'm like pretty highly ranked in this like weird fucking game mode that no one really cares about. But I think is entertaining. And I got one of the rarest items in the entire game, which is like to put into scale like getting this. I think. So it's like you get it from like doing like one of the raids. So for those who play RuneScape, I got a twisted bow on my Ultimate Iron Man. But just for like the RNG level of this drop. So this drop,
if you die, do you lose your character?
When I die on that account, it's not hardcore. Hardcore's a different game mode. But if I die on that character, basically in general the way it works is my items will go on the floor for an hour, and I have an hour to get back to them. And if I don't get back to them, I lose everything. So I haven't.
Holy shit!
I've never wiped on that account, and it's honestly I've had nightmares about wiping on that account because I have literally like 3,000, 4,000 hours played at this point.
Oh my God!
And I would lose all of that. I'd get my stats. I'd like the permanent unlocks would be there, but my items I would lose.
Like your twisted bow, which is apparently insanely rare.
So I mean, each of these raids is taking me an hour to complete because of how annoying it is to do it on my account. To get that bow is about 1 in 1,000 raids. So
oh wow!
And also remember, RuneScape doesn't have any like drop protection bullshit. So it's 1 in 1,000 drop rate. But when you get to let's say I did 1,000 raids and I didn't get it, I would be no closer than when I just started.
Oh shit!
Statistically, you just don't.
So there's no increased increment of drop or anything.
No, and there's no like security that you can trade in some worse items, and like you just either get it or you don't. It's the like brutality of RuneScape's drop system. So a lot of the time on this account, I've actually gone pretty unlucky, but this is one of the few times I got lucky, and I got basically one of the rarest and most powerful items in the entire game at 170 KC when I should have really done 1,000 to get it. So pretty exciting, pretty pogging. It basically just means I'm going to play more RuneScape, Ravs, which is
fair. I mean,
great.
I mean, if I got like a rare, super cool drop, I'd be like, oh hell yeah, I want to play more now and use it or whatever.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, now I'm like, oh shit, this makes all of this content now like super easy, so I can go and do this and kill this boss super easily. To put it in perspective, I think the item's worth about $1,000 in real life money if you were to like
like trade for it or whatever. Yeah,
like they're a bit more. Obviously on my account it's a bit more rare and exclusive because of the limitations, but on like the main game it's still worth a lot of money. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty fucking cool job. Yeah, love me some RuneScape. I just I love playing a game that I can watch TVs, movies, and Twitch while playing, and that's just why I play so much RuneScape. Like,
I just love it. In the same fucking day, like Nina flexes her like Final Fantasy 14 full 90 every single job and profession like account, and then like later on, like you actually sit across from her and you're both on the art team, like just fucking like you're like Pog. I got like the rare 1% MMO drop in RuneScape and shit. I'm just like doing a double pog for MMOs on Twitter that day.
I think I replied to Nina's tweet being like, I don't know what this is, but I'm happy for you because I just saw the sort of high levels. What does that actually mean? Like, what does level 90 of Final Fantasy actually mean?
That is like going from like 1 to 90 on like every single class and profession, like that's like basically 99ing. Well, RuneScape obviously takes longer than Final Fantasy, but like that's like 99ing like everything. That's like that's like completing the game shit.
So it's not relevant to items, but it's like relevant to just like your stats, your accounts stats.
Yeah, but also Nina like I think has raided and stuff, so is also just like super geared up and like, you know, like
how many people are like maxed in that way or not?
I actually don't know, but like Nina's certainly put a fucking absolute session into that game. Yeah,
she plays a lot.
Yeah, like I think like I'm like level 90 in about like 4 jobs, maybe 5.
She was level 90 in like 12 or whatever.
Well, the crazy thing as well, it takes a lot of money to do it for crafting, and she's done it for every single crafting job as well. So that's like the insano flex that she's like, I've maxed out all of the professions. It's like, okay,
yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, I'd be interested. Yeah. I want to know, like, because I can't remember the old school RuneScape like times to max. Like to max like a non-limited account is like on average I think like 2,000-3,000 hours. I think like the average like time to max like the account mode that I play is like 5,000 hours, and I'm nowhere near close still. Like, yeah, I'd be interested to know how long. She's played a lot. She's played a lot, like including time to get the money to get the crafting. Do you know what I mean? Feels like it must be a massive time investment. Are you playing any MMOs? Because you play a bit of Final Fantasy, don't you?
I do. I play a bit of Final Fantasy from time to time, but I'm very casual. I'll log in and be like, are we doing a cool thing? And if we're not doing a cool thing, if I'm not jumping around the house, I just log out. Yeah. Like, whereas people will be like, let's do daily roulettes, which is just like doing a dungeon every fucking day, like over and over, like to level up your shit. I'm like, I got what I like at max level. I don't want to level up something I'm not going to play. Like, you know, so I'm very casual with it.
It seemed to me like a lot of people were playing Final Fantasy for kind of the social aspects, not just like the MMO aspects, but really like those like make a house, go to a party, hang out with friends. It felt a lot to me more like kind of almost like a Second Life experience than like a.
It kind of is, yeah.
Than like just a hardcore fucking do some WoW raiding level stuff.
Yeah, like I've done that before. I've like logged in and like just I went into Duncan's room. Duncan's like went crazy with it and has like this fucking like super nice like aesthetic. He spent a lot of time and money fucking making his house look nice as fuck.
He made like fake walls and shit, didn't he? I remember him showing me.
Yeah, he's got like rooms and fake walls and shit. It's just like fucking so nice. Like, so if you're just chilling on Discord, like you might as well just sit in there or whatever, like, or get a tour or whatever. Like, yeah, so I think there's a little bit of the social stuff to that. I just like wearing cool outfits. That's why I play any MMO. I want my character to look drippy as fuck.
Yeah, it's not really doable in RuneScape. It's like, the 5 polygons that Chestplate gives you. The fashionscape isn't so hot.
I remember doing the Jingle Jam speedrun thing with Ped, and like you showing up on your character and like just having like the most swaggy looking like gear, but like it was like 6 polygons. So I was like, everyone was like, "Pog, Harry has the thing." I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
Precisely. Everyone's like, "Wow, those polygons mean he spent 1,000 hours getting those ones." It's like,
oh my god, he has the blue sword. No way.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, do you have like a side game that you like? Just constantly like tinkering with or playing? Like I see RuneScape as like almost like a cookie clicker. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I don't play it like I would never commit almost my full attention to only playing it, but I always play it and do something else on the side.
Mine's is Balatro for that. It's like, you know, I'm like, you know, maybe I'm watching a little YouTube video. I'm like, I can ping up a little bit of Balatro, or like, I want to unlock this Joker today. Oh, I want to do this challenge.
Yeah, Balatro's like, a good game for that.
Yeah, an RT game set a challenge, the Streamer Seed Challenge, to see how many points you can get on your own seed. So like the Rav Seed, for example, and like, you know, chipping away at that. And I had some people in my community like go like, okay, here's like the perfect path and all that. Like it was pretty fun. But yeah, I honestly, it's crazy. I've been slightly tempted by RuneScape.
You should. And honestly, well, I'm very biased, but I think there's a really good in on RuneScape, and it is a very enjoyable side game. Like I don't think there's any. I've never found another game. I played lots of Hearthstone. I played lots of FTL as like a side game. I think Balatro would have convinced me if I wasn't deep in RuneScape.
Yeah.
But like having a game that you can fiddle with while watching TV or a movie, I find super fun, and it's nice. You know, I like when number goes up.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Like it's really
pretty
fun.
much exactly that.
There's a game mode in RuneScape called Leagues, where every 6 months they bring out like it's almost like a fresh server for a month.
So that happened over Jingle Jam, so I missed it really.
It did, yeah. But there'll be another one in a couple months, and I encourage you, people have ever thought about playing RuneScape, it's the best way to play RuneScape when you don't know what's going on.
Is it the same as like Diablo though? Can you take that lead character and then like, you know, keep playing it on like the old school servers or whatever?
So they're completely separate, sadly. But it gives you like depending on how well you do in that like wipe, it gives you like some cool cosmetics for your main game stuff.
So like what, your lead character, you can never touch it again?
Yeah, it gets completely reset, but everything is like, you know, heightened. So like all the items are like 10 times drop rate, all of the experience is like 10 times. And there's like, it kind of has like roguelike elements where as you level up, like the last one they did, you could choose to unlock areas of the map. So everyone would start off in the same area, and then you'd have people like, I want to unlock the desert bit of the map. I want to unlock the swamp bit of the map. And you kind of made almost like a roguelike playthrough of the game. And kind of defined where your character can exist and what bosses and stuff you can do. So I don't know, it's a super arcadey version of the game with super overpowered items and abilities that kind of just gives you that late game experience. You get to kill some bosses and feel super strong really quickly, whereas in the main game it takes obviously a long time to build up to that point.
Yeah, I might make a main game character. Like, I don't know, I did the Jingle Jam stuff with Ped, and like obviously that's not a very accurate way of how you play the game, because like, you know, you just basically, I got rocket boosted through a bunch of content by people. Yeah. Like, whereas like, I never really properly played it. Like my mate gave me like a account I think he probably hacked way back when I was a kid. And, like, it had like 99 and a bunch of shit, and I had all these items that I didn't know what they meant, and I had like a bajillion gil or whatever the fuck currency it is, and it's just like I didn't know what was going on.
I think Doubtus I think has been playing quite a lot of RuneScape. I would say like, don't play, if you're going to play on the main game, don't play a normal account. Play an Iron Man where you don't get to trade with other people, because it makes every achievement, you know, when you're playing on a main account, you can just buy whatever you want. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can just trade anybody, and anyone, you know, I could walk up to you and give you 100 mil, and it would break your game experience in like 10 seconds.
That's kind of what happened over the last Jingle Jam.
Precisely. So it's like, you know, whereas on an Iron Man, everything you get, you have to get yourself. And that instantly makes every small achievement feel fucking awesome, because, you know, it segments out the achievements, right? Like, everything that's little feels great, whereas on the big accounts, you're like, well, I could just fucking dump £1,000 into this game right now and I'd have the best gear in the game.
There's something about the music for me as well. Like, I just love it, man.
Music is goated.
Sea Shanty 2 goes crazy, and some of the other tracks go fucking nuts as well. Like,
honestly, also, like, no MMO I've played has a quest system like RuneScape. Like, the quest system in RuneScape is amazing and hilarious. The quests aren't like World of Warcraft quests. They are like little kind of stories that you go on, and some of the dialogue is fucking hilarious. Like, man, it's really cute.
I miss WoW. I do. I hate to say it.
Did you play Classic? Did you play much Classic or not?
I tried to play Classic, but Classic, I'm sorry to say to anyone who might play Classic WoW here, is ass. It fucking sucks. It's fucking shit.
I played a bit. I played up to Scarlet Monastery, and then I was just running Scarlet Monastery.
Scarlet Monastery. It was fun. That's the good bit.
Yeah, it was good, but like, I don't know. It wasn't it wasn't for me.
There is no Yogscast. There's no 0 Degrees without WoW. Like that's where I guess it's nostalgia, but like I played it as a fucking teenager and like got to meet everyone, got to do all the raids, and like I was at the time I was happy to give up my time to do like raids and stuff like that, and like I don't know, there's just nothing like it, man. It was like fucking so good. So every now and then I get nostalgia for that. And I usually play the new expansions and then like quit when I hit max level because like I'm not gonna fucking raid. But
they've kept classic being updated, right? So like it's up to like Lich King now, isn't it?
Yeah, that was. I'm gonna be honest. That was like a really hard one for me not to get deep into again. Like because Lich King is my favorite expansion. It's just like oh man, and when it was like Wrath of the Lich King Classic, I was like, please be strong, Ravs. Don't play.
To me, it's like with WoW Classic, they kind of took the Jagex route of you guys think we fucked up in the development of this game. Let's go back to the beginning, and you guys get and let's try it again. But it feels like to me they're just doing it again now. Like, are they not just gonna like? Are they gonna change it? I don't really understand. Like, there's no. I thought they should have done alternate, like Jagex did, like alternate paths or an alternate timeline, but they just didn't. Everything in old school RuneScape is polled. Like if it gets like they can't add shit without the community agreeing that that's a good thing to add, which obviously has it's a heavily problematic way of developing a game in some aspects, but actually means none of the annoying shite, all the microtransaction glorp, like all of the terrible reskinnings that people hated never got added, which is great. But like but they're not doing that with WoW, are they? They're just pumping out. Like,
no, they're just pumping out the same shit. I know they're trying some weird shit. Like, there's like these special talents or items and runes that you can put on your gear that are like so different and give you different abilities. You can be a rogue tank if you want. But I'm just like, I tried playing a little bit of it and I was like, oh man, this is ass. Like, I'm fucking like running through Elwyn Forest to go fight a boar that's kicking my ass and shit. Like, it's just grim, man.
What's the next expansion?
I don't. They've planned like 3 now. They want to be Final Fantasy so bad. They're like, we're going to tell the story more in a proper way, and like we're announcing the next 3 expansions. This is the next arc and all that stuff. Like, they want to be Final Fantasy so bad now because they're seeing that Final Fantasy's doing well.
Final Fantasy is doing well, and it's kind of honestly, it's nice. It's nice to see. I feel like for years, how many years do people talk about there being an actual competitor to WoW, and there was never one. And now I feel like Final Fantasy 14 actually is a competitor. I feel like more of our friends play Final Fantasy 14 than actively play WoW.
None of our friends play WoW. That's
been true for like 3 or 4 years. It's not been like true for just like a short bit of time. It's been true for a while now.
Yeah, I don't know a single WoW player. Well, I mean, beyond like some streamer friends, but like I don't really know any WoW players in like our immediate friend group. Like, just isn't a thing anymore. And it's kind of wild to me. Like, Sips got me playing the latest WoW expansion when it came out because he played through it, and I was like, oh fuck. The problem with WoW is like you can't just play with your friends super easily. Like, you need to be like pay to move to their server, make sure you're on the right faction and stuff like that.
The fact you have to pay for that shit is fucking insane to me.
It's draconic and old. I think they've just lost a lot of goodwill with their player base. Like, yeah, even I'm like, man, I don't want to play this fucking game.
I mean, and outside of that, obviously Blizzard has its own fucking complicated dramas and ins and outs, which I guess hasn't helped the entire sentiment feeling along the way.
For sure. They've had all their own horrible shit along the way. It's so weird though, because I'm like, I feel like I owe that game my life. you know? If I didn't play that fucking game, we wouldn't be here. Which, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's also been so long. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we give it credit, but also it's a different game. It's not the same game.
Yeah, it's not the same experience.
I still think as universes go, it's still one of the coolest universes there is.
Yeah, it is a cool universe.
I wish they would do, like, I was huge on Hearthstone. Like, Hearthstone was fucking amazing when it came out. And I just feel like, I don't know, just they don't put, like, what are Blizzard making? Like, Overwatch 3? I don't really know.
They cancelled their open world project. Like, everyone was like, they're going to do a big new survival game, and apparently that got canned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know what they're doing, honestly. Like, who wants Overwatch 3? Like, nobody. Like,
literally
Overwatch 2
nobody.
sucks ass. Diablo 4 was a fucking letdown. Like, Here's the Storm is like abandoned effectively. Like they did a patch for it, but whatever.
I thought they said they would never updating it again, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they did like a small patch and whatever, but like I think
like
yeah,
Diablo 4. Wait, what the fuck is Warcraft Rumble?
Oh, it's like a mobile game. Like they're trying to get into the mobile. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing mobile game shit.
No, why?
I don't know, man. It's a mess. It's a bit of a shame seeing a company that you loved like turn to ass. Like remember BlizzCon used to be like everyone wanted to go to BlizzCon.
Thing,
you watching BlizzCon this weekend? Oh my god, like let's go and shit. Like
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
God, insanely niche MMO chat today.
We don't really talk about games though on this podcast.
No, we don't really, actually.
And we are like big fucking gamers, so I feel like it's weird. It's weird that we've really done like 80 something episodes or whatever. And we barely talked. We just never talk about fucking games.
No, we
None
never
of our questions
do.
are about games. Like
yeah. We're kind of like, I don't know, this podcast's almost like a lifestyle podcast more than a gaming podcast.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
I think it's because we're all more adult now. Like, we certainly do play games, a lot of games, and it's our job to stream them and stuff like that. But like, at the end of the day, we're doing other shit as well. Really, like I don't have the time to sit and play World of Warcraft or anything like that. I play a bit of Balatro when I've got time after stream. Like, but
I think also just streaming changes your relationship with games.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I thought about streaming RuneScape a lot, like a game I've played so much of, but I'm also like, I kind of don't want to. Do you know what I mean? I kind of like that I don't stream this game, that this game is like kind of for me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I've had that with a few things. I've had to be like, man, streaming this would be so fun, but I'm like, I need a little something for me. I need like me time,
Yeah. Which I think is weird.
I did that with Cyberpunk, and I was just like, man, I'm just so glad I just played this on my own. Like, if I streamed this, it would have taken forever.
No. I streamed it a bit, and just all the fucking bugs were so funny. I had such a buggy experience.
Yeah. I had such a like non-buggy experience at launch, which is crazy because there were so many bugs. Like I watched the bug videos and they were hilarious, but like, I just got to like play through a cool story with like minimal bugs. I was like, cool.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly, I won't lie, I'm kind of jealous because the bugs did just put me off the game in the end. And I'm kind of tempted to go back actually.
Oh my god, they've made it so much better. Like with all the graphical updates and like the expansion is incredible. Apparently, I've not played it myself, but I went to the launch event and it seemed cool. It's been received really well. Honestly, the Keanu Reeves stuff is incredible.
Yeah, the Keanu Reeves stuff was really cool.
Yeah, honestly, I genuinely think Cyberpunk's a great game.
It kind of feels like so long ago that it came out, but it was such a toxic reception.
Yeah,
it was an insanely toxic reception to that game. Like,
it didn't help fucking Elon Musk kept talking about it.
Oh god, but he's the fucking worst. So just like
he is the worst.
He's just gasoline on a fire. I think that I would put them with No Man's Sky of they've 180'd it. I think public perception of that game now is really positive.
Yeah, I think they really put the work in to update it and do good things. And like the expansion going down so well has done like so much for them. And the anime, if you've not seen the anime, man, it's incredible.
I've watched an episode or two of it. It's pretty fucking good.
It's really cool. Good. I really recommend Edge Runners. It's good.
Yeah, I'm impressed with how they've handled it. To be honest, like from a fucking shit show to. It's pretty good.
And they also put on a damn good event, man. Like that tour they did for the thing that like a bunch of us went to, like me, G, and Nina and Mark, and people were just like, such a fucking cool event. Like what a really cool PR event and stuff. Like,
yeah, they're cool peeps.
That's the type of shit that like makes or breaks public perception, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they have a great aesthetic and style, which kind of helps lead into all of it.
Yeah. So wild to think that it's like they did The Witcher as well.
God, they did The Witcher. The Witcher's a game I just never. It's just too slow. I think I can't play those slow RPGs, man.
Oh, that's such a shit. I'm also like you. I hate an RPG, but streaming The Witcher is one of my favorite things I streamed. Just so stupid and dumb. Like
it does seem pretty funny. Like it seems like it has like a comedy edge. But I just need to be able to get to like. I need to get to like. I also just thought the combat was a bit weird.
It did feel like playing a dated game even then when I played it. So I couldn't imagine playing The Witcher 3 today.
Yeah. No, it felt quite old. They're not making another one, are they?
Yeah, they're working on like a secret Project 4 or whatever. Like, yeah.
Fuck. All right, well, we've got to fucking do a question because we've just
we've got to do a
about...
question.
This is now a gaming podcast. This is your favorite gaming podcast with Harry and Ralph.
Sorry to all the fucking normies who are like, what the fuck?
Normies are like, why are you not talking about dildos in buttholes?
You're exactly.
Talking about MMOs. I've never played an MMO.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Question time. Dear Harry, Lydia, and Ravs, I work as a service engineer for a swimming pool and spa company. I spend most of my day driving to rich people's houses to maintain and clean their pools. Some of these people allow us to use their toilets. The predicament I have is it acceptable for me to use their toilet to go number 2, or should I only go pee? P.S. Love the podcast. Gets me through the long drives at work.
Okay. I got you on this one, brother.
I mean, Ravs, you are a window cleaner extraordinaire.
I was a window cleaner, man. I cannot tell you the amount of shits I've done in people's houses. And especially, we sometimes got to go to like fucking big mansions and shit, like people who had like their own home theaters and stuff.
Oh my god!
And like, you bet your ass I shit in their toilet.
It's the only dub you're ever gonna get on those kind of people, right?
It's a huge dub.
I mean, look, they're probably so fucking rich they don't even clean their toilet. They probably have multiple toilets. Like, I think it's actually your god birthright. I think if you're not shitting, you're fucking up.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, I'm not going to leave a big fucking shit stain on their toilet or anything like that. Like, I do my business, and then if they've got the little scrubby brush or anything, I make sure that I don't leave any trace. But, like, I'm a human being, and I'm in a fucking mansion in the middle of nowhere. You bet your ass I'm shitting. Like,
why is it socially unacceptable to shit? Because as I was reading the question, I was like, yeah, you shouldn't. But then I thought about it, I was like, no, you should. But why is that first reaction that it's socially unacceptable to shit in someone else's toilet?
I guess it's like another person's like home. I guess, like,
it's like another person's hole.
No.
You wouldn't shit in another man's hole.
That's docking.
That is docking. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, I learned of some disgusting things over the weekend, Harry. But anyway,
can you not tell us? You not share? You can't tease us like that.
Oh god, this is just vile and disgusting. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is what they wanted. They fucking listened to 30 minutes of game chat. They want fucking poo chat.
I was going through reels, and this lady was like, "So, do you guys know what Jenkum is?" And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" So I looked it up.
Jenkum?
Apparently, Harry, it's when you shit in a mason jar, and then you piss in it, and then you put a balloon on the top so that it ferments and the gases rise up. And then after a month, when it's fermented, you inhale and huff the gas, and it gets you really high.
Okay, firstly, nobody listening to this do this. Nobody do
that. It's insanely unsanitary, horrible. But I'd never heard of it in my life. Apparently, Hat Films talk about this all the time.
What is that called?
Jenkin? Something like... Hold on.
Jenkin?
Jenkem. Jenkum.
Oh my god, this is like a fucking... This has an entire... Okay, it's bad when the top result is Wikipedia and not Urban Dictionary.
Yep.
Jenkin is an inhalant or hallucinogen created from fermented human waste. Which this is real?
Yep.
In the mid-1990s, it was reported to be a popular street drug among Zambian youth, created by placing feces and urine in a bottle or bucket, sealing it with a balloon or lid, respectively, waiting it for fermenting in the sun. This is insane. Apparently, in 2007, there was a moral panic in the US after widespread reports of Jenkem became a popular recreational drug in middle and high schools. For an extended use of practice, so in the question, several sources reported an increase. Wow, what the fuck?
Yep, so, like, I just randomly discovered that. Apparently, Hat Films have been talking about it for years. I was just like, that's fucking gross as fuck, man. Like, and also, I was watching Wallop yesterday, Lollipop Jai, a member of the Ozcast, and she mentioned a product, Harry. I want you to look this up. Look up the Venus 2000.
Venus 2000. It sounds like a Hoover.
Yep.
What the fuck is this?
It's a man milking machine.
What the fuck?
She was talking about it, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Why would you need this?
I don't know.
Like, who is struggling to come that hard?
Right? It's crazy.
So
it's
crazy.
For
our dear podcast listeners, imagine what is basically, it looks kind of like a water bottle with like kind of a car battery strapped to it. And then inside is just like clear and there's like a tube that I assume you're meant to put your penis in, and then
I think you put your penis in it, and then it milks you. And it's just like, there's two things I learned in the space of a day that I was just like, why is life like this?
Why is life
so?
like why? Also, but just like, it doesn't look sexy. Do you know what I mean?
I would not want to put my dick in that.
It looks like your dick is going to get chopped off. Like, this is the least ever. I think I would struggle to be hard while
you
in
could tell me this is like the castration machine. I'm like, yeah, fair.
Yeah, like we put this on cows and it chops their dick off so they can't breed or some crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is fucked.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucked. So, that's two horrible things I discovered this week.
I think the Jenkem is more fucked, though. The fact that
it's really fucked, yeah.
Like, surely, like, breathing, just thinking about the poo particles going into your lungs is crazy. Like, surely you just die.
Yeah, I that's what I would like. Surely, like, you get, like, all the bad shit from human waste in your lungs and die.
It's actually insane. Like, surely I don't. I'm trying to find out, but it doesn't seem like they say, like, apparently this gives a powerful high. Don't do this. Do
not do that. Do not do this.
I don't know how more to say. You should not do this. Apparently the UK doesn't classify it as a drug.
Oh, I hate that. Do not do this.
Do not. I'm like, it is. I know I'm laughing when I say, do not make a Jenkem. Do not do it. It's very, very, probably very bad for you.
I've been on the internet for a long time, and that's one of the worst things I've ever read. Like, it actually made me like gag when I read it.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah.
Like, how bad do you want to be fucked up that's what you've resorted to? Like, I'd rather drink like 9 pints than that.
Do not look at Google Images. Oh my god, I actually like nearly threw up in my mouth. Oh my god. I don't know why I clicked on Google Images. That is crazy, so man. Bad.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, don't do that in rich people's houses.
Leave them a Jenkem.
That's what this lady was talking about in this when I discovered it. She's like, so I have all these properties and like basic fucking landlord asshole. And I went to one of my vacant properties and like some vagrants had moved in and I found all these jars with all this shit in them. And I was like, oh.
I just love like the dehumanization of just like homeless people. Just like, these fucking people have shat in their jars.
I know,
these crazy fucking horrible people in my fucking house. Just like,
in this empty house that I own, I just went there and they've broken in and shat in a jar.
How fucking fucked. Just truly like dire your life has to be. You're breaking into houses and making fucking Jenkem so that you can just like get high and survive the day. Fuck me, these poor people. Like,
I know.
Like, this fucking bitch. She should have to fucking do their Jenkem. That's what we should do. If you're a landlord, that's my new law we're bringing in. If you're a landlord and you want to make money renting a property, you get to do that, but you have to Jenkem from the fucking... Is that the term?
I guess Jenkem it. I don't know.
You have to Jenkem from your tenants.
Yeah.
That's the trade-off. You can make money out of property, but you have to do a Jenkem.
Yeah, you run the risk if you have multiple properties and if any of them are lying empty and people break in and put Jenkem in it, you as the landlord have to do it.
You have to consume the Jenkem.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I actually feel sick.
Like, that can't be a nice gas either, like, that's in that balloon.
No, like, what is the Jenkem gas? Like, I'm just mind-blown that you don't just, like, instantly die. Do you know what I mean? Just, like,
and
inhaling...
It's not even that it's just shit, it's piss as well. Like, what the fuck?
I love that. So, who the fuck found out that this was a good drug? Like,
right?
How low? How fucking low did we get? Like...
Right? Who was like, hold on, I'm going to shit in this jar, then piss in it, and then, like, get the balloon. Give me that fucking balloon.
Give me that balloon. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna make a drug. Like, I can't. There's too much literature on Jenkem for me to consume it this quickly. I can't. There's a lot of writing about Jenkem.
Also, like, Bristol used to have a bad problem with the balloon guys that would go around and fill it up with NOS gas, like laughing gas, right? Like, I'm now, like, I'd be even more terrified seeing those balloons being like, what if this homie's got, like, a Jenkin balloon just ready to go?
He's got, like, a big, like, barrel on his back, and he's just like, putting balloons on. He's like, fresh Jenkin!
No.
I think this is like my next like D&D character, a Jenkin salesman.
The Jenkin salesman? No,
I'm a Jenkin salesman. Just like a little goblin.
Oh God. Oh, that's vile.
It's fucked. That is fucked. We should talk to Lydia about this. This is going to be the next podcast. We're going to talk to her about Jenkin.
It's coming back. I'm sure you're all happy to hear that.
Do not do Jenkin. It's not fun. It's bad. It's probably illegal.
So, you know, perfectly fine for you to shit in that rich guy's house. Don't shit in a mason jar and huff the gas.
Do not do that, but do poop in rich people's houses.
But I think it's completely fine for you to shit in there. And I think you agree.
Yeah, I mean, basically shitting in there is kind of like making a Jenkin out of his bathroom. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. Go for it. Do it. 0 Degrees approves.
Hello, fellow degree absentees. In the past few years, I've made some very close friends in a certain community, close enough that I'd feel it'd be appropriate to invite some of them to my upcoming wedding. The issue is that I'm not too comfortable sharing how we met with my family and most of my friends, as it's a fetish community. And one of the weirder ones.
The Jenkin huffers.
Oh no. I don't like lying to people that I love, but I am okay with cheeky half-truths. What are some half-truths I can tell my family members whenever they ask how I've met these people? Wait, hold on. It says, don't read this next part until you're out of ideas. Okay.
All right. What's some cheeky half-truths? I mean, instantly I don't want to help this person, and instantly I want to pry into their, sexual life and know what the weird fetish is. Like, how weird are we talking? Like,
I'm curious what they got going on.
Like, are they into horse stuff? In which case, can it be like this is
Gary from the stables.
This is Gary from the stables. Yeah. But I guess you got to be careful because you don't want to make the lie, the half truth, too close to what the fetish actually is, because then your guests might get bricked up while walking around trying to lie about this thing. It's such an exciting, tantalizing.
Oh no,
Gary's,
true.
Yeah, Gary's a big horse rider. Gary's like, oh yeah, I am. I don't know. What's the best way to do this?
I don't know. In my head, like I think you just lie. Like, if you're not comfortable sharing that with people, I would just be like, hey, like, this is my my mate I used to go to college with or something, or like, these are a couple of my friends from like a different club I'm part of or something. I'd come up with something that's like, these are my kinky like, you obviously can't say that. Honestly,
I feel like you just say, I met them down like at the fucking board game club or something that sounds so fucking boring. Do you know what I mean? That everyone's like, just doesn't want to ask any more about it. And it's just like, that sounds great. I met them playing Magic the Gathering. It's like that's great. I'm really happy for you. Lovely to meet you. Bye.
Like, if some of these people are the homies and you got shared interests, like, be like, these are my Magic the Gathering homies or whatever, just like, they might not want to lie, and in which case you're like, cool, you can't come to my wedding then. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about your comfort at the end of the day.
I'm trying to think how many times you meet someone like I feel like that's like, because when you meet people at a wedding, you don't know. You say, hello, how you doing? How do you know the groom or the bride?
Oh no.
And
okay, then, Harry.
What?
Well, I have to read the next part.
Okay, what's the next part?
Oh, hold on. You finish your thought.
I was just saying, like, you say hello to someone, and you say, like, how do you know the groom or bride? And you say, I'm the brother, or I'm a friend. Go, how did you become friends? You can just, like, I feel like that's not that normal to pry that. Because you just say, okay, we met each other at a pub. It needs to be like, it doesn't need to be like that deep, right?
All right, well, here's the fetish they met over, Harry, okay? This is the next part of the question. For more material to work with, the fetish we share is vor, which is the fetish of being eating each other or whatever, right?
Come on, man. Yeah. I don't believe these fucking question askers. We have such a horny fucking fan base. This is insane. How many fucking insanely fetishized? Like, what is going on?
Yeah. And I'm that fetish's equivalent of a switch, which I guess means they like to eat people and be eaten. I'm guessing. Yes, I'm aware of how absurd it is. No, I don't know why I'm into it. Please help me so I don't actually accidentally let it slip that I'm a furry freak to my grandma.
They're furry as well.
Is it furry? What? I have to look up vor to get the definition.
I thought vor was eating people.
I thought it was eating people.
But maybe that is a subsection of furryism.
Vorophilia, often shortened to vor, is a paraphilia characterized by the erotic desire to be consumed by or to personally consume another person or creature, or an exotic attraction to the process in general of the practice. Soft vor fantasies are separated from sexual fantasies of cannibalism, also referred to as hard vor, because the soft vor victim is normally swallowed alive and whole.
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Mate, I am not hard. I've just got to let everyone know. Yeah. This isn't doing it for me.
There's like different categories.
I feel sometimes I feel like Ravs, we're on like one of those like Vice shows where they just send random, lads into the just like sex dungeon. They're like, "What do you make of this?" And they're like, "Oh, this is fucking weird." Like, what? I don't know about vor. I don't have a third degree, Ravs, and I don't know about vor.
How do you do that fetish with these people though? Do you just like fucking put their hand in your mouth or some shit?
I don't know. Like, what do you like?
You can't eat people.
You can't. Do you actually like bite and maybe bleed? Fuck my life.
But biting is its whole ass own thing, right? Like,
do they like do you like get like fake blood and pretend to eat each other? I don't fucking know. It sounds gross. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Okay, but it just sounds right. The mechanics of it sound very weird.
Okay, so now we have to help this person come up with some half truths.
Wait. Sorry, Ralph. When you Google vor and you click on Google Images, it's all just weird, like pregnant furries or like
oh wow, it's all just pregnant furries.
Why have they all got like enormous bellies?
I guess that's like they've eaten someone.
Oh.
And that's the person in their belly?
Yeah, it's like all of them are like, have these enormously like exploded.
Okay, but like, I'm seeing fucking Bluey and like Dora the Explorer and shit and like the fucking crazy Lion King.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Wile E. Coyote, the tails, like, fucking what is going on here, man? Like, I'm like wanting to phone the police on these motherfuckers.
I don't even understand what I'm looking at. And the belly thing, I don't get.
How cooked have you got to be, man?
So, look, bro, just like, I don't know, like, just say dirty words. Sometimes just say, like, people just tried having sex. Like, it's pretty fine. Like, I don't know. It's like, am I crazy? I feel like it's kind of pretty dope as it is. Like,
do a fucky.
I don't know if I need Bluey fucking pregnant with a fucking... I don't even understand what I'm looking at.
What the fuck, man? That's a kid's cartoon, you fucking animal.
Why? Like, fuck my life. Like, why? Just why? Why do people draw these images? Why?
I know
it's the internet. I just feel like these are the images that give these communities a bad rep.
Absolutely.
I'm sure our dear listener is not. What the? I don't fucking understand. Hang on, what is this image?
Is that like? What's the fucking vagina swallowing someone? What the fuck?
There's a fucking vagina swallowing a small woman.
What?
I deleted that image. I'm not fucking posting that again. Look, I just think you say, I don't fucking look. Look,
I would not invite these people to my fucking wedding.
This feels a lot like a them problem, Rouse. I don't know if we can fucking solve this one. I feel like this is. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't know what you say to your family. I don't know what you say. I was like,
dude, the Marge one when she's got this giant belly and is eating a hot dog is crazy. This is crazy. It's a crazy fucking image.
What the fuck?
Are you whacking it to this? This is crazy. I'm not judging, but like that is crazy. He's fucking Mark Simpson with just a giant belly.
It's like, just eating a hot dog. The fuck?
I don't fucking understand. I think, look, just say you met playing Magic the Gathering and no one will fucking, like, something really mundane and boring. No one will ever quiz it. Make sure everyone knows.
I'm never going to trust a Magic player again.
No, just make sure they all have some knowledge so they can lie about the topic. Like, I'm 100%. Your friends will agree with coming up with a reason because this shit is crazy.
Yeah, and also I would feel so scared having these people around my family. Like, I don't know.
It's Shady Steve with his knives. Steve.
Where did Grandma go? And Shady Steve's got a fucking big full belly.
Oh my god. Oh, I mean, look. That just Vor. Wow, I hadn't really looked into it or thought about it, and it's pretty.
I knew it was like eating people. I just thought it was like cannibalism and shit. I didn't know it was like fucking weird furry belly shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to take in. Googling Vor.
Yeah,
I honestly, it's pretty safe for work. Like the as Googles go.
Yeah.
I'd recommend people do it. Have a look at what's involved.
I'm glad I've done this in the office PC.
Yeah.
Fucking Daft's gonna use this computer next and be like, what the fuck?
I just don't really understand the whole belly thing. I think that's the bit that's. I just imagine them all going to the wedding and they have this belly.
No.
I guess they're getting married, so hopefully they found a partner who's into this whole thing as well.
Oh my god, does their partner know about this?
They say they're a furry. I'm going to Google. Is furry Vor different? No, it looks like it's still this like whole belly thing, dude.
It seems to all be this belly shit. That's crazy, man.
It's crazy. Do they reckon they have like fake bellies that they like get inside of each other?
I wonder when this started though, because there's no way there's like a caveman etched a fucking painting of this. You know, like, when did this happen? Like when did this become like a thing?
I don't even. I feel like this is a thing that can only exist on the fucking internet. Because if you try to explain this or draw this to somebody in real life, they just look at you like you're actually crazy. That is like, this is wild. I have no notes. I can't add anything to this.
I can't imagine like sitting down like with these people and like talking about this. You know,
I mean, look, I agree with the question asker. There's no fucking way their family can find out what these people.
You're absolutely, yeah. You cannot let people know, and like I respect that you said I don't know why I'm into it or whatever. Like, sure, but like, goddamn, man, like maybe have a little break and just like have a wank or something.
I think just like normal sex is great, and that's lovely, and you know some fetishes are great.
Yeah.
And this one for me is certainly not up my street. Apart from the picture of Marge Simpson's with a giant belly, I think that's the greatest image I've ever seen.
Yeah, like, you know, like, sure, I fucking, you know, pegging, whatever, sure, but like that feels like this feels like very different end of the spectrum.
Just the whole cannibalism thing's kind of crazy. Like, that's like cannibalism's pretty fucking wrong. Like, it's not like the craziest take ever. Cannibalism's pretty wrong and pretty messed up.
Yeah, like, I think biting's cool, but like, you know, ripping chunks of flesh out and consuming someone is pretty nuts.
Yeah. Apparently anal vor, I'm reading it's Wikipedia. Aside from typical oral vor, there are plenty of subcategories. Anal vor consists of the victim being ingested through an anus instead of a mouth.
What, so they like shove them up their ass?
This might be it. So unbirth is the ingestion of a victim through a vagina.
Oh, that's what we looked at, that image.
Yeah, so it's often delivered. That was an unbirthing. It was a person going back in.
Good God.
Cock vor depicts the insertion of a victim into the penis. Come on, man. Breast vor depicts the insertion of a victim into the breasts.
Wait.
I don't even understand. I think
the nippy?
They lack a critical understanding of human anatomy, but I don't think that's stopping them. I think they're having a good time.
Yeah.
As long as no one is actually getting eaten or hurt, I'm all for it.
Exactly. You know what? More power to you as long as you're not being weird with it.
Yeah, and as long as you don't talk about it at your fucking wedding.
No shame. You know what? More power to you. Don't fucking do it.
No. A tiny amount of shame. No, I think a little bit of shame with these things is good. A little bit of shame, it keeps it in check, Ravs. Fucking hell. We're talking about some of these images I've just looked at deserve shame. And I am a fucking... The woman going inside the vagina image is fucking insane.
It's pretty fucking mental.
I'm sorry. These Minecraft bellies are fucking insane. Some of this is fucked up. Some of this is fucked up.
Oh my god. There's like steaks and potatoes on the ground.
There's this lion with a big belly and someone's inside trying to get out and he's saying, don't bother yelling, soon I'm going to digest this little one.
No.
It's fucking insane.
But also, we're all regular-sized humans. This isn't like an impossible thing.
Oh, there's Pokemon Vor. This is great. This is really great. I'm never sleeping again.
Is Mr. Mime got a big belly?
Oh, fuck, probably. Yeah, I mean, good luck with all of this.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm really happy for you. Fucking these Minecraft ones are hilarious, but also really fucked up because I can just tell that these videos are probably being watched by kids. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like
no.
There is like a Minecraft Vor Animation 7 has 65,000 views. What am I watching? Ravs.
Wait, link.
I'm posting this in 0 degrees chat. I can't post it in the public one.
Right, let's look at this. Oh, sign in to confirm age. I'm not even logging in for that shit. Top comment, best video. How did I get here? I just wanted to watch cars.
Digestion breast expansion is my favorite Vor. Adds curves in the right places. What the fuck? She picks him up and eats him, Ravs. And then her belly gets enormous.
Oh, but this is on YouTube.
And then her breasts get bigger and she plumps them up at the end. This is...
Oh my god.
I don't really understand what I just watched.
I can't fucking fathom it.
The funniest bit is this person's YouTube channel. They have like a cute axolotl as like their YouTube icon, but all of their videos they just they have 10 videos, and all of them are just Minecraft characters with fucking giant tits, and they just fucking eat someone and then spit them out, and that is the video. And they get a giant belly when they've eaten them. Wait, what the fuck? This one, they fucking eat them, and then another person with giant tits is like fucking doing the wheelbarrow with them and eating them. So it's like a double eating.
Oh my god. I don't understand, man. I've learned too many things over the past couple of days.
Are people whacking it to these Minecraft videos?
I'm like, what's the part that you're like, oh yeah? You know, what part is it for you that's like, this is the shit? These
all have like 50 to 70k views. One of them has 120k views, Rafs.
120?
Sorry. Minecraft Vor, an accidental snack. Brackets, anal Vor.
What the fuck, man?
Everyone is commenting best video. There's some Russians watching it. It's 38 seconds long. Just let me dictate it as it happens. There's a woman holding on to some cobwebs, and she has giant Minecraft tits.
Okay.
She's got an iron sword and is rubbing her tits. She drops down into a mine shaft. She falls onto... I'm going to have to pause because to describe this is going to require bits of the English language I've never used. She falls down a mine shaft onto another Minecraft character, engulfing her in her vagina. As she goes into her belly is expanding into a giant sphere as she sits down and lies down on top of the person, completely consuming them through their vagina or anus. I guess anal, because judging by the thing. It then hard cuts to inside the belly with Minecraft textures. There's a Minecraft character inside the belly. Textures? She's inside the belly, it black screens, and then the other person is rubbing their belly because they've eaten it and it digests them. Their tits grow as it digests, and then she pukes out a skeleton head, and that is the video.
That is insane.
I don't think that is absolutely fucked.
That feels illegal.
And people are commenting, did you enjoy the snack? Apparently there's a hell moment, an eat moment, and an end moment.
What?
I don't even understand.
That's crazy.
This is 130k views. Like, what the fuck?
That is absolutely wild to me. Well, listener, tell them you met them in a fucking Magic the Gathering tournament and all be on the same page, or don't invite them to your wedding is my thought process here.
Yep, I agree. And good luck with
Probably
that.
better if you don't invite them. IMO,
yup. You don't want them talking about the Minecraft accidental snack brackets anal vor video at your wedding.
Yeah.
Might be best to avoid that.
Yeah,
Jesus
I could have
fucking
done with
Christ.
like never knowing that in my life.
Yep.
Well,
I think that's a great place to end it.
That was our podcast for the week. Can't wait to fill Lydia in on all of this.
This is the worst podcast we've recorded. We talked about games and then
We talked about MMOs, piano into MMOs, into like shitting in someone's houses, getting high on Jenkum, and what was the other one? The Man Milker 9000, and then the fucking Vor. What a podcast!
This might be the dirtiest podcast. I thought it was going to be nice at the beginning, and I think
Me too.
It's fucking taken such a downhill. Like, I'm sorry, I guess.
Noah, I'm sorry you had to listen to and edit this.
Oh, fucking Noah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, Noah. I apologize. At least he'll have seen some of the animations that I posted in our chat, so we'll be prepared at least going in.
To our dear listeners, we apologize.
I don't. They're the ones who sent in this fucking question.
True.
We deserve an apology.
If anyone, you know what? Question asker, you better say sorry.
Wow. I know. I hope you have a wonderful wedding. I hope your friends are there.
Have a great wedding, though.
I hope no one talks about Vor.
Don't invite us.
Jesus. All right, we're going to somehow go and record an Am I the Asshole? If you enjoyed this,
Patreon.com/0degrees.
Yeah, head on over to the Patreon. And thank you as always to all our wonderful patrons. We'll do a little Am I the Asshole for you now. All right, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.